Hey, how's everybody doing? Rick from Rock Talk with Rick, hanging out at the King of the Attic studio, like usual, because I have nothing else to do this week, right? I'm hanging out with Kevin from Pyramids on Mars.
Thanks for having me,
Pyramids
Rick.
on Mars.
That's right, Pyramids on Mars.
Explain
yeah.
that to me, like, because I asked you before the show. How did explain what it is?
Well, it's because there are pyramids on Mars. It's well documented.
Okay.
Richard Hoagland did a lot of studies with it. The area known as Cydonia,
Yes. Okay.
where the face on Mars, that was,
Yeah.
well, just a few miles away from that are these five-sided pyramids. And if you look at all the lineup of the angles, it's all geometric. This is not an art. This is an artificial
and who
anomaly.
came up with this name?
I did
For the band.
actually.
You came up with it?
Yeah, I came up with the
'Cause
name.
it's a great story.
Yeah, well, it was a great drummer of mine, favorite drummer of mine, named Virgil Donati with the band Planet X. He had a solo album called Serious Young Insects, and one of the songs was called Pyramids on Mars. And I was in a band at that time, and I said, I'm going to bookmark that name for my solo album.
Yeah.
And so I did. Yeah.
And tell us about the album.
Sure. Well, Pyramids on Mars actually has been around for about 13 years.
Same members?
Well, I'm a solo artist, so for the most part, it's been me. So I write all the music, I play all the instruments.
Okay.
So I play all the guitars, bass. I do all the synthesizers
you're a
and
talented
drums.
dude then.
Well, I've been in a band for many years, so I've played with the band. I work with the drummers, so I think more like a musician. But guitar is still my main thing. I can't play drums worth shit, but I can program them really effing well. Because when your favorite drummer is Neil Peart.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
We can't get him to do anything, so
Yeah.
So I guess that's the way you do it, right?
Yeah.
Did you bring it with you?
I brought a
Let's
bunch
see.
of my CDs. So
Right on, let's
that's
check
the
it out.
first. That's the first CD I wrote.
Oh, right on.
It's Pyramids on Mars.
Oh man. No, I like the jacket. Oh yeah, 10 tunes.
Yeah, I've been pretty
Wow,
busy.
This is. I
Wrote
like
that in
it.
2011. Yeah.
And are you doing if you're going to do a live thing and you're going to reproduce this, you're
Yeah.
going to need a band.
Well, yeah. So I have a bass player who I play with.
Okay.
And what we do is the rest, because I don't have a drummer right now, but the rest of the music is mixed down, and then it plays through a laptop, and it goes through the sound system.
Okay.
So it's very close to the album. It sounds like the album, but I play the rhythm guitars and lead guitars. My music is instrumental rock, so it's very much like Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, kind of like that. I call myself.
Is that what you like?
That's what I love. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
it's
he loves.
instrumental
Okay,
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with those guitar players. They're fabulous.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is with my music is that my style is more like Satriani, where the guitar is sings like a vocals.
Yes.
And if you listen to any of my songs, you can hum the song after you've heard it for the first time. You can do it with any of my songs, any album. And then I realized that this is true because my kids are like 17. They're in the car and like, Dad, put on some Pyramids on Mars. And we do. And then my son is just
Come on,
going,
they really ask you that?
Oh, yeah.
Because most kids say, Dad, get that shit off and put on some Metallica, right? Hey,
Yeah.
I'm driving, I'm 17, I'm with my father, he's shucking his stuff at me, right? His band at me, and I'm going, shit, Metallica would be real good about now, right? It ain't happening, they're into it.
oh yeah, they love
Well, that's
it.
good, though.
Yeah, but my son, he sits there and he can hum every single line through the entire song.
Really?
Doesn't matter what it is. He'll sing the guitar solos, he'll sing the melodies, and he's just humming along with no effort.
Does he play it all?
No,
No, really?
not at all. No, but it's just because the songs are so catchy, and it's not fast playing. You can sing all the melodies,
That's
which
great.
is for me. There's a lot of guitar players out there.
We'll have to stick one on and listen to it.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's a lot of guitar players out there who are solo artists, but a lot of the songs, they're soloing most of the time, right?
Yeah.
I'm not, that's not my thing. I'm into Rush and Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
Tool. I want to hear
yeah.
an effing song at the end of the day, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Like Pantera, a lot of their song structure is exactly what I do. But then you put a good melody in there and people are like, why is it I'm waking up in the middle of the night and this melody is humming through my head? Where'd that come from?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that's what I want. If I can
Yeah,
do that
I
for
gotta
somebody,
hate when that happens.
it keeps you up all night.
Yeah, I've come home off shows, ding dong, the witch is dead. Oh, wrong singing tune. Sorry. Whatever, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Singing some tune that I never thought I would even bang in my head, but it's there.
Yeah.
So where did you record all this?
Actually, it was in my home studio.
Oh, you have a home studio.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I record everything on my home studio.
So everything's done by you, packaging?
Everything.
And now,
Absolutely everything, yeah.
If people are looking for this, where can they find this?
Pyramidsonmars.com.
Okay, and
Yes.
is you got a Spotify link or?
There's a link to Bandcamp.
Okay.
All the albums are there. You can either get it. You can get a digital copy. You can get it CD. If you get a
For
CD,
purchase, obviously, you can
it'll get
purchase it,
signed.
right?
It'll get autographed.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And we're on Spotify and other like 20 other digital downloads. You can find Pyramids on Mars everywhere.
Yeah. It's on every social media platform that.
Yep.
And that's what you got to do if you're trying to push your own material out there, right?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't sit on your hands and wait for people to come to you. You got to get out and go to them.
No.
Marketing. I have this argument all the time, people, and I've said it a few times here. There's no such thing as over marketing. If you think so, then go form a business and tell me after, or form a band and tell me after.
In fact, it's actually more marketing than it is playing
Oh, nowadays.
nowadays.
Well, even back then, it was different marketing. Because I remember, you could ask my buddy Steve and anybody else that's in this audience. Back in the day, hey, we got our staple gun on the poles, wraparound tape, right? Every
Yeah.
pole around everywhere had your poster on it. Because you're from Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
I lived in Hamilton for years, and I remember, downtown back in the late 70s at Bannister's, man, there was posters everywhere. I mean, just scattered.
Yeah.
Now, you don't see a lot of it anymore.
No, it's all online
You
now.
don't see much. Well,
Yeah.
in Toronto, I've seen a bit, but not much. Not like it used to be. It used to be everywhere. I mean, poles, trees, wherever they could stick something, they could, because that's all the only cheapest form of advertising you can get.
That's all you had at the back
That's
then.
all you had. Now
Yeah.
you got social media took over,
Yeah.
and you got to be social media savvy,
Yeah.
or you're going to fall along the wayside. I tell people this every day.
Yeah.
Got to be social media.
You have to put
savvy.
out content continuously so that you keep into people's feeds and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Now, is there any live performances coming up, Kevin?
Yeah, actually, we're performing this coming weekend at
Okay,
the
that won't
Tale of
even
the
air by
Junction.
then, but yeah.
Yeah, we're playing with Left in Exile and Fault of Eden.
And where's
So
this?
This is it's Tale of the Junction in Toronto. It's just off of Dundas.
Yeah. No. I know where it is. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it can be a metal show that
I
night.
think
yeah.
I've been there like maybe once,
Okay.
maybe twice.
We played the Corktown actually about 3 weeks ago, and it was
Corktown is in
incredible.
what, Hamilton?
Hamilton, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, pretty famous site.
Yeah.
And we played for like 60 or 70 people, and there was like girls screaming in the back, and people were just
Really,
freaking
eh?
right out.
Was
was like-
somebody taking their clothes off or something?
Almost, yeah.
Okay. Got to hope, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty darn close.
Good. Anything else you want to tell my audience while I got you here tonight?
Oh, geez. Other crazy things about my music is kind of tied to it is I'm also the host of Pyramids on Mars UFO Radio on the Artist First
tell
Network.
my audience about this.
Yeah,
What's
so-
the call sign?
It's actually Artist First, which you can find it, and then you can find Pyramids on Mars.
Okay.
Which I've done that radio show for 6 years.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because I have continuous extraterrestrial contact,
Okay.
and I basically interview
Oh, so
experiencers. and
you're okay. That's
I-
cool.
I've
That's cool.
Been interviewing people for 6 years.
If we all think we're the only people in the universe, we got to be delusional.
No, we're not. And actually, I have a lot of extraterrestrial
Got to be delusional.
teachers.
There's got to be something out there, right? And that's good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're indulging in a lot of different things, but music is close to your heart,
Yeah.
right? And
That's what I do.
You want to push.
That's
and
who I am. That's what
a
I
great
do.
thing.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming, man.
Hey, glad to be here.
Before we go, if there's anything else you want to tell my audience, any people you want to shout out to tonight, say hi to, wife, girlfriend, wife. I don't know, man. I don't follow them around.
Just for everybody who follows Pyramids on Mars and all my fans, I'm really happy to be here tonight. So
Okay. And
yeah.
where could they go to check it out?
Pyramidsonmars.com is the best place.
Okay.
I also got a website. I got a YouTube channel, Pyramids of Mars. You can follow us on Facebook, Pyramids of Mars. Twitter as well, Pyramids of Mars. I got about 88,000
Kevin's
followers.
everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like a bad rash.
Has Paul McCartney sued you yet? Oh, no, sorry, that's Venus of Mars. Never mind.
And we always get the odd heckler in the crowd, eh?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I'm used to
And
it.
for
Yeah.
all you people, that was Steve O'Brien. Yeah, that's Steve O'Brien. Yes. Just in case, I'm gonna. If he keeps it up, I'm gonna give out his address next, right?
Yeah.
But we always have. We don't mind people yelling stuff out. We actually like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it gets a little carried away, but we put a stop to that real quick. Right? I want to thank you for coming,
Thanks,
Kevin.
man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, if you see Kevin out doing his thing, like I say for everybody, go see him. Go say hi. Go tell him you seen him on Rock Talk with Rick, right? And he'll enjoy it. You like to meet new people, right?
Always.
And you know,
Yeah.
if you got some extra coin on your stuff, like buy an album, buy a T-shirt, buy anything, help support the run. Because you know what? I'd rather pay $20 to go see Kevin than $280 to go see some millionaire that's already a millionaire. I'm helping him push his way through. So anyway, good night, everybody. Be cool. Good night.
And there's a signed CD for you.
Oh, right on, man. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. We'll see the show down the road. Good night, guys. Say good night, Kevin.
Good night, y'all.